Hey, good morning. Pat Seekins, operations with the Rocky Mountain Area Type 1 Incident Management Team. And I'm here to give you an update on the Tamarack Fire again this morning. Current containment is 65%. And so we'll start up on the northwest corner of the fire today, Branch 1, Division Kilo. We'll start here with our current containment and working towards this edge. So crews are looking at some of this uncontained fire line here, looking for options. However, it is pretty steep and rugged terrain, so we're just going to evaluate risk and exposure to firefighters and the amount of heat that may or may not be in this section of the line. So more to come here. They're just going to continue to look and see if they can look at some options here and continue to go south just to this point and reassess. Crews continue to make good progress here to the north, just south of Burnside Lake. Everything you can see obviously is secure as our black line goes all the way south to 88. Still finding a few hot spots, still within the fire perimeter, no issues or concerns. Everything's looking very good all the way to Highway 88 here. Something worth mentioning here on the west side of the fire did receive over a ½ inch of rain here. So this rain was very good, beneficial obviously for a lot of reasons. But what this rain did was it was a long, steady rain. It didn't all come at once. So a long, steady rain really helps secure this edge and really dampen all the fire potential in and around the northwest corner of this fire. So a good day in here yesterday with progress from firefighters as well as the recent moisture we got last night. Moving east, everything's secure. No issues or concerns, no changes. Everything's looking very good, secure, all the way through this black line as we continue to work east. So everything south of Woodford's, Crystal Springs, no change. Everything's looking very good. As we move east, once again, no change. This line is very secure, all the way to the Carson River, all the way through Bryan Creek, and takes us all the way back to Highway 395. So no issues or concerns. Right here along 395, once again, a lot of the same. Not finding very much heat in here, so no issues in here. In and around Spring Valley, and then of course east on this slop over, we are in patrol status as needed. So really good work in here, and they continue to patrol as needed. But we're going to just continue to right size our resources here and move them over to priority portions of the fire. Continuing on around Holbrook, no issues here. Everything's secure, looking solid, locked off here on the southeast corner. And as we continue all the way around just northeast of Leviathan Peak, we did add something to note here in Division Quebec. We did add additional containment yesterday. This was a long piece of line. This is where the crews have been going direct right along the fire's edge with hand line. A lot of good work has been done in here, as you can see, and we were finally able to add this secure containment line that increased our containment today. In and around Poison Creek, they'll continue to patrol this line, but we're looking really good. And continuing to the west, crews continue to look for opportunities to continue to extend that hand line, direct hand line with the crews, and that will just continue today. Still have a lot of hotshot crews working all this country here, and all the way back down to Highway 89 is the goal for completing this. So we expect some additional containment in here over the next couple days. We should start to see some additional black line on the map. So a lot of really good work in here yesterday, and still a lot of work to do, but making really good progress. So this will be our focus today in the next couple days, as well as moving into Division Tango. So moving southwest of Highway 89, Division Tango, still have the same containment line here, looking good, no issues. All the crews are now focused, as they have been for the last couple days, on this piece of line right on top of the ridge. They continue to secure the edge with hand crews, and we had some helicopters and some retardant. We're still working in here yesterday prior to the rain moving in. This portion of the fire did get some rain as well, not quite as much as the west side of the fire, but it did help moderate the fire, the heat in intensity right along this line. So that's going to enable firefighters to continue to make additional progress in here without the use of helicopters, potentially with the amount of moisture that hit the ground here. Continuing on, Division Tango, so we're going to continue on into Division Alpha. So we've talked about this long, steep, rugged terrain, a lot of natural barriers in here. These natural barriers, as well as the fire perimeter and the fire behavior, that's very limited. We haven't seen very much fire activity or very little fire movement in here for over 7 days now. With that said, these natural barriers in here essentially provide us a confinement, and kind of confines this fire perimeter to those natural barriers. That's going to limit fire spread, any kind of potential for this fire to want to move and cause us any issues. So this piece of line is looking very good. We've been looking at this with aircraft, and we also have some fire modules in some strategic locations with some cameras set up to observe any kind of smokes or any kind of things that may pop up as the weather dries out in possibly 3 to 4 days. Kind of zooming out, we still have a structure group in place focused on Highway 395, in and around Highway 89, all the way up through Markleyville. We still have a patrol through here, south of Woodford's, Grover Hot Springs, and in the Shea Creek area. We still do have a night presence with some night resources. They will be out here through the weekend. Their primary focus is in and around Markleyville, south of Woodford's, as well as the Highway 395 corridor, just in case we get the occasional report of smoke observed at night or prior to day shift leaving. So that's been working well to address any kind of public concerns within or around the fire perimeter. Today should be another good day of potential moisture moving in. That's just going to further aid our suppression efforts in Division Quebec, Division Tango, and continuing to secure the edge to tie this piece off here in Division Kilo. And that's where we're at.